Hi.
Caitlin.
Hi, how are you? My name is Renata.
Good. All right, so what brings you in here today?
I have a bit of a habit.
What's your habit?
I consider myself to be a shopaholic.
All right, so how long has this been going on?
Oh, that's been going on for quite some time now.
All right, for your whole life, like, did your parents, did they usually spoil you, or?
I would say I was brought up pretty much getting anything I wanted. So
Okay. Did you ever Sorry, that kind of threw me off. Sorry. Did you ever? Is it always just clothes, or do you spend it on anything?
whatever I see at the moment that I want, whether it be clothes, shoes, coats, purses, whatever it may be, if I want it at that moment, then I'll go above and beyond to buy it.
All right. So is it usually like designer clothes
Oh,
or
definitely.
clearance?
I don't do clearance racks. It's all designer.
Do you ever check out the clearance racks, or do you usually just skip right to?
Well, I've tried a couple of times, and normally there's nothing on the clearance racks that draws my attention. So I just bypass the clearance rack.
Have you ever gotten into debt?
Oh yes, I've been into debt before.
All right. Are you still in debt, or have you cleared that?
I'm almost clear with it, and I'm trying not to put myself back in that situation, but it's extremely hard.
Have you ever set a what's the word I'm looking for? A budget on it?
I've tried several times, and every time I try, it just seems like I go over the budget that I set for myself.
Do you usually go shopping alone, or do you take someone with you?
In the beginning, I used to take people, and then they used to talk about how much money I'm spending and why am I buying this and buying that. So to avoid that, now I just go shopping alone.
Have you ever tried to stop to listen to what they say?
I've tried, but a lot of times it goes in one ear and out the other.
Have you ever considered using your friends as a resource to try and budget your money?
Yes, I have.
That shit was so dope.
They will call me and tell me, well, I've seen something on sale here, and it's the same thing that you was looking for, and it's this price, but it's like, to me, I just want the more expensive thing, so.
Do you usually spend cash, or do you usually use credit cards?
I normally would use my credit cards, but since I've maxed all of them out, I carry cash with me.
Okay. And you still feel like you have to spend all that cash?
It's just a habit. It's
Okay.
just what I do.
All right. Have you ever sought help?
Actually, I have. I went to a very close friend of mine who's actually a financial advisor, and she were giving me some tips on how to spend money, and I'm trying to go about the way she's telling me to do it, but it's just hard.
So, do you ever trying to think of what else I used. Dang it, one more minute.
You have to summarize.
Oh yeah. So what you're saying is that you've used you've tried to use your resources, and you've tried to cut back all your spending, but usually it just doesn't work out.
Exactly.
Okay. Have you ever tried to literally take money and just put it away?
I've tried, and I've done it a couple of times, and I let it sit for at least a month or two, and then I see something, and I have to have it.
Do you have any money saved up right now, or?
I have a nice little stash put away for emergencies, but it's so hard not to get to that stash when I love to shop.
Have you ever gotten into that stash?
I have a few times. Yes, I have.
All right. And so you don't really like try and save that money.
I do try and save it, but it's just hard. Like I said, if I'm somewhere and I see something that I want, sometimes on certain occasions I'll have doubled back to get the cash before the store closed and go buy what I want because I want it right then and there.
When you go shopping, like, do you have a conflict usually before, or do you just have an impulse to go shop?
It's an impulse. It's an impulse.
So there's no like angry feelings when you go shopping. It's not therapy
Not
or
at all.
anything.
No, I love to do it.
All right. Well, there we go.